Good morning. There's some heavy rain around this morning across the central swathe of the country, also into the east. That will turn more showery through the course of the day, but once again, the best of the weather will be across Scotland and Northern Ireland. I'll have more details in about 20 minutes.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. It is a wet start to the day for some of us today. Not all of us right now, because some will be waking up to a picture not too dissimilar to the one behind me. However, there's some rain around, and that rain through the course of the day will turn showery, but even so, some of those showers will be heavy and they're also likely to be thundery. What we have at the moment is a weather front which is drifting steadily southwestwards, taking its rain with it. Out towards the west, though, things are a lot more settled. But you can see the extent of the rainfall that we had through the course of yesterday and overnight, extending all the way from eastern Scotland down towards the south coast. Even at 7 o'clock this morning, we still have this rain, the odd heavy burst coming out of it, and down east coast generally, a lot of low clouds, some coastal mist and fog as well, some hill fog. East Anglia a little bit drier at the moment, but the rain extending all the way down towards the Isle of Wight. But into the southwest, well, for you, it's a drier and a brighter start. 12 degrees in Barnstable at 7 in the morning. For Wales too, there is some brightness around, but equally, there's a fair bit of cloud and 1 or 2 showers to boot. And for Northern Ireland, well, rather like yesterday, a fine day in prospect for you. Again, a fair bit of sunshine really from the word go. Western and central Scotland also getting off to a fine start. The east prone to a bit more cloud and also some of that rain. Now, for Lothian and the Borders, for example, it's a bit of a downhill picture through the day. Through the afternoon, we'll start to see, again, some har coming in. And you can see how the rain turns more showery across England and Wales. But don't forget, some of those showers will be heavy and possibly thundery. But in the sunshine, temperatures in the west up to about 19 degrees. Now, as we head through the evening and overnight, you can see how the showers all migrate steadily southwards. There'll be a fair bit of cloud around too as we go through the latter part of the evening, coming in again from the east. And then overnight, a new weather front starts to show its hand, coming in across the northwest. That's going to introduce initially more cloud and then some patchy rain across parts of northwest Scotland and also Northern Ireland. Temperatures overnight, well, between about 8 and 13, so we shouldn't have any problems with frost. So we start on that note tomorrow. Again, quite a different day for Scotland and Northern Ireland. A lot more clouds, some patchy rain. Also quite a different day for England and Wales, particularly in the east. A lot more sunshine and temperatures up quite a bit. We're looking at a high of 20 degrees and down quite a bit as we push into Scotland. For the weekend, well, it's looking not too bad at all. It looks like things are going to settle down as high pressure builds across us, our old friend.
High pressure, what's that? You're going to have to explain it all over again, I think.
I know, good news is all.
It's been a long time. Thanks, Carol.
It depends where you are, Charlie. As always, if you're in the west, it's not too bad at all. But if you're in the east, that is a whole different story. Some of us starting off the day rather like this on a beautiful note. However, there's some rain around. It's been heavy during the course of the night, and it will turn showery as we go through the day. But some of those showers could also be heavy and possibly thundery too. It's courtesy of this weather front, which is scooting down towards the southwest. Things a lot quieter in the west itself, but later on the weather front will come in, bringing some rain. So here's the rain that we have had. The brighter colours as always telling you where the heaviest bursts have been, and it is extending right the way across eastern Scotland, through the Midlands, over towards Cheshire and heading all the way south. Now, as we drift eastwards of that, there's a fair bit of cloud around and also some showers, and close to the east coast there's some coastal fog and there's also some hill fog inland. But as we move towards the southwest, quite a different story. For you this morning, it's a beautiful start to the day. There's some sunshine around, a bit more cloud as we move towards East Devon and Somerset, as well as Gloucestershire. And for Wales, well, a generally cloudy start with 1 or 2 showers. Northern Ireland, once again today, you're going to have a belter, really from the word go. Some lovely sunshine. And for Western and Central Scotland, a similar story. Beautiful start to the day. But in the east, there's more cloud and also some rain. So through the day, you can see how this band of rain starts to fragment and turn more showery. But again, some of the showers will be heavy and thundery. And through the day, it's a deteriorating picture around parts of eastern Scotland. Around Lothian and the Borders, for example, we'll start to pull in a bit more har. But in the sunshine, in the west, temperatures up to about 19. Now, as we head through the latter part of the afternoon and into the evening, you can see how some of the showers fade away. They eventually push down towards the south coast. Not all of us catching one. In the west, there'll be some early evening sunshine. And then through the night, our weather front approaches, introducing more cloud to Northern Ireland and Scotland, accompanied by some patchy rain. So this heralds a bit of a change for you compared to the last few days. It's not going to be a cold night, though. We're certainly not expecting any problems with frost. So tomorrow, for Scotland and Northern Ireland, much cloudier than it has been through the day as the weather front sinks south with its patchy rain. But for England, England and for Wales, much brighter, especially so down this east coast where we've had all the coastal fog and the hill fog for the last few days. And in that sunshine, temperatures up to about 20 degrees. And you'll be glad to know, Naga and Charlie, it's settling down for the weekend and also into the early part of next week.
Very good.
I believe it when I see it.
Future Carol.
Thanks,
It's
Carol.
looking not too bad after today for many of us in actual fact, Charlie and Naga. Good morning. This morning there is some rain around, but that will turn more showery as we go through the course of the day. The best of the weather today, once again, is going to be in the west, particularly so Northern Ireland, Western and Central Scotland. What we have is a weather front which is toppling southwestwards through the day, taking the rain with it, leaving some showers behind, and later another front will come in to the far northwest. But before that, you can see what's happened overnight. We've had some heavy rain across many central, southern and eastern parts of the UK. At 8 o'clock this morning, we still will have that rain, extending from Newcastle all the way towards Birmingham and heading down towards the south coast. Lot of coastal fog and hill fog in the east as well, with a fair bit of cloud in East Anglia and Kent with some showers. There's that rain in Weymouth, but as we drift into the southwest, well, it's a brighter picture with some sunshine, particularly through Cornwall and also West Devon. A bit more cloud at times for East Devon, Somerset and Gloucestershire. Into Wales this morning, fair bit of cloud too, with just 1 or 2 showers at this stage. And you can see too across Northern Ireland, a beautiful start really from the word go. Beautiful too across Western and Central Scotland, but in the east we still have the effects of the weather front producing a lot of cloud and again some rain. Now through the day that band of rain turns more showery. It's a deteriorating picture across parts of eastern Scotland with some har coming in, but out towards the west, well, we hang on to that sunshine, and in the sunshine temperatures getting up to about 19 degrees. But don't forget through the day too, some of those showers could be heavy and also thundery. Now through the day they'll also start to migrate southwards, eventually conglomerating in the south, but not all of us will catch one, and we'll have some early evening sunshine to look forward to too in the west. But things change as a new weather front approaches through the evening and overnight period, introducing thicker cloud to Scotland and Northern Ireland and also some patchy rain. There'll also be a lot of cloud coming in off the North Sea, drifting inland. No problems with frost. We're looking at temperatures overnight dropping to about 9 to 11 degrees. So tomorrow we start on quite a different note for Scotland and Northern Ireland. A lot more cloud than we've had the last few days, with some patchy rain that will be with us through the day. Also quite a different day for England and Wales. A lot of sunshine around, brighter in the east, although we can't completely rule out the odd shower. But look at those temperatures, 20 degrees in London, 68 Fahrenheit, but temperatures across Northern Ireland and Scotland dropping by about 4 or 5. And if you're wondering about the weekend, well, it's not looking too shabby at all. Mainly dry with some sunny spells.
It's been a while, Carol, since we've been smiling about the weather. I hope we continue to do so. See you soon.
Thank you.
As you can